Have you ever wondered how one man could lead an army through the treacherous terrain of the Alps? Imagine, if you will, the audacious Hannibal Barca, a Carthaginian general with an ambitious plan. His goal? To cross the perilous peaks and icy precipices of the Alps and launch a surprise attack on the Roman Republic. A daunting task, a daring plan, a destiny that would etch his name in the pages of history. Let us dive into the journey of this audacious military commander. Before embarking on this perilous journey, Hannibal had to prepare. And prepare he did, with the meticulous precision of a master strategist. Hannibal Barca, the great Carthaginian general, was not one to leave anything to chance. His journey over the Alps was a formidable task, a venture that had never been undertaken before, and he knew the success of his mission hinged on his preparations. Firstly, he had to gather his troops, a formidable force that would strike fear into the heart of Rome. He rallied thousands of soldiers from across the Carthaginian Empire, each one of them committed to the cause. He sought out allies too, from the Gauls who shared his hatred for Rome, to the Numidian horsemen, famed for their skills in battle. But Hannibal knew that the strength of his army alone would not be enough. He had to anticipate the challenges ahead. The Alps were treacherous, known for their harsh weather, difficult terrain, and hostile tribes. He had to prepare for every eventuality. He studied the mountains, learned about their dangers, and planned his path with care. He ensured his troops were well equipped, not just with weapons, but with the necessary supplies and equipment needed to survive the harsh conditions. Then came the strategy. Hannibal was a genius tactician, and he knew that his journey across the Alps would not be a straightforward march. He had to outwit his enemies, use the element of surprise, and take advantage of the terrain. He planned his moves carefully, considering every possible scenario, every potential setback, and how he would overcome them. In his preparation, Hannibal embodied the essence of the saying, "The battle is won before it is fought." He left no stone unturned, no possibility unexplored. His meticulous planning, strategic acumen, and unyielding determination were the foundations of his daring journey. With a well-equipped army and a determined spirit, Hannibal was ready to set forth on his challenging expedition. He stood on the precipice of history, ready to undertake one of the most audacious military campaigns ever conceived. The journey through the Alps was nothing short of a Herculean task. Imagine, if you will, an army of over 50,000 men, accompanied by nearly 40 elephants, attempting to traverse the unforgiving landscape of the Alps. The weather was not just harsh, it was brutal. The wind howled like a pack of wolves, its icy fingers tearing through their clothes, biting into their skin. Snow fell relentlessly, blanketing the world in a white shroud that hid the dangers lurking underfoot. Avalanches were a constant threat. One moment, all would be silent save for the crunch of boots on snow. The next, an ominous rumble would echo through the mountains, followed by a wave of snow and rock that would sweep away anything in its path. Yet through it all, the army marched on, driven by the indomitable will of their leader, Hannibal. But the weather was not the only adversary they faced. The Alps were home to tribes who did not take kindly to intruders. These tribesmen were fierce, well-versed in the art of mountain warfare. They would swoop down from the high cliffs, their screams echoing against the stone walls, their weapons painted red with the blood of Hannibal's men. The losses were significant. Men fell to the elements, to the tribes, to sheer exhaustion. Elephants, those majestic beasts that were a symbol of Carthaginian might, collapsed, unable to endure the harsh conditions. Each loss was a blow to the morale of the army. But Hannibal, ever the leader, knew that to falter now was to invite disaster. And so he rallied his men, his words cutting through the wind and snow like a blade. He reminded them of their purpose, of their duty to Carthage. He spoke of the glory that awaited them on the other side of the mountains, of the Roman legions that would quake at their approach. His strategic abilities were put to the test as he navigated the treacherous terrain, always managing to find a path when it seemed like there was none. But it was not just his strategic mind that kept them moving. It was his faith in them, his unwavering belief that they could overcome any obstacle, any hardship. His spirit was infectious, his courage a beacon that guided them through the darkest days. And so, they endured. They braved the icy winds, the avalanches, the hostile tribes. They shouldered their losses, their grief, their exhaustion. They put one foot in front of the other, always moving forward, always moving towards their goal. Despite the odds, Hannibal and his men emerged from the other side of the Alps, ready to take on Rome. The journey had taken its toll, but the battle was far from over. As Hannibal and his men descended from the treacherous peaks of the Alps, they were met with the vast expanse of the Italian peninsula, dominated by the mighty Rome. It was not the end, but rather the beginning of a new chapter in the saga of Hannibal Barca. The Carthaginian general, despite the trials of the journey, launched a surprise attack on the unsuspecting Romans. It was a bold move, a testament to his indomitable spirit and strategic genius. His initial victories, including the legendary Battle of Trebia and Lake Trasimene, sent shockwaves through the Roman Empire. Yet the journey had left its mark. The trek through the Alps had been brutal, claiming the lives of many men and beasts. Those who survived were battle-hardened yet weary, their bodies bearing the scars of the arduous passage. Once mighty Carthaginian army, although diminished, stood resolute, fueled by their leaders' unwavering determination. The impact of the journey on the morale of Hannibal's men was profound. They had crossed the impossible, survived the insurmountable, and they carried the memory of their fallen comrades with them into battle. This experience, as grueling as it was, fostered a sense of camaraderie and resilience among the troops. They had faced the worst Mother Nature could throw at them, and they had emerged victorious. But this victory was not without its price. The physical state of the men was a stark reminder of the harsh realities of the journey. Yet their spirit remained unbroken, their resolve unshaken. They were ready to face the might of Rome, to challenge the power that had long dominated the known world. Hannibal's audacious journey had shaken Rome to its core. His daring venture over the Alps, against all odds, had set the stage for one of the most dramatic chapters in the chronicles of history. The aftermath of the journey was a testament to the courage, resilience, and indomitable spirit of Hannibal Barca and his army, a story that continues to inspire and captivate us to this very day. Hannibal's journey over the Alps is more than just a tale of an epic journey. It's a saga that altered the course of warfare and inspired countless military leaders for generations to come. This audacious feat of crossing the treacherous mountain range with a massive army, including war elephants, demonstrated a level of strategic brilliance and logistical prowess that was unheard of in those times. The impact of Hannibal's audacious journey reverberated through the records of military history. The Carthaginian general's inventive tactics, like his famous pincer movement at the Battle of Cannae, are still studied in military academies around the world. His bold and unexpected strategies revolutionized warfare, proving that audacity and ingenuity could overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles. But Hannibal's journey was not just about military strategy. It was a testament to human endurance, to the spirit of determination that can push people to achieve the impossible. It was about leadership, about inspiring men to follow you into the face of extreme danger and uncertainty. It was about the will to not only survive, but to triumph against all odds. Echoes of Hannibal's journey have continued to resonate throughout history, inspiring leaders in both military and non-military realms. His legacy is a testament to the power of audacious vision and indomitable spirit. Hannibal's journey through the Alps is not merely a historical event, but a testament to human endurance and strategic brilliance. So, what can we take away from Hannibal's daring journey? Hannibal Barca, a name echoing through the pages of history, is a testament to human resilience, strategic genius, and audacity in the face of adversity. Journey over the Alps was not merely a geographical expedition, but a monumental feat that shook the very foundations of the Roman Empire. The lessons from Hannibal's saga are manifold. His tactical brilliance, exemplified by his decision to cross the Alps, threw his adversaries off balance, proving that innovation can often trump brute force. His perseverance, even as he lost men and elephants to the harsh terrain, underscores the importance of resolve and tenacity when pursuing a goal. Story also teaches us about the impermanence of power. Despite his victories, he couldn't ultimately overcome Rome, reminding us that even the greatest of triumphs are fleeting. In the face of insurmountable odds, Hannibal Barca chose to confront them head-on, leaving an indelible mark on the archives of history.